Mladost then beat Jug, and so if the Ortigia can beat Mladost, then also they can make the problem for the Jug.
So just a few words about the previous results. Jug managed to win all 3 games so far in this bubble tournament. I mean, in the first bubble tournament, of course, in December, beating Spandau 13 goals to 7, then Marseille 11 goals to 10. So that was really tight. And they also managed to beat 2018 champion Olympiacos by 9 goals to 8. And Ortigia also played 3 very tight games. They went down against Olympiacos 6-4. Recco beat them 10 goals to 7, but until the third quarter it was very, very tight, you remember. And at the end they beat Marseille by 11 goals to 10. So convincing performances by both teams in a way.
Yeah, but I have to say, when I'm now thinking about Marseille, that how this team was playing very tight with any team. So with all the teams that they are playing, it's 1 goal different, lose or won, and
they are very close to each other.
Very close to each other. So now this show, and also the previous game, you know, between Marseille and Spandau was finished in tie. So here can be everything. All the results are possible.
And it's great to see these great teams here, despite this very difficult period in the world. We are happy to offer you great matches. Don't forget that from tomorrow on, we'll have Group B action as well from Budapest, from the Duna Arena. Also with live coverages with the help of my colleague Attila Tóth from the Hungarian capital. Now we have the first swim-off. And the 2 referees are Mr. Arkady Vojvodin from Russia and Mr. Radoslav Korizna from Poland. And that was also very tight, but the first swim-off is won by Ortigia. They are in the green caps and Jug in the white caps. So now Ortigia has the first offensive play. Now it's the captain, Massimo Jacopo, with the ball. We only have 10 seconds now left on the shot clock. Jacopo gets back. And the shot from distance. And save number 1 by Toni Popadic, the Croatian goalkeeper. Now the first offensive play by Jug. That's a clear chance. They hit the crossbar. Can we say that Jug is still slight favorite of this match?
Yes, and we saw now that Ortigia had shooting on the goal, and after that it was a counter-attack of the Jug, and it was the great possibility to score the goal from the counter-attack. So Ortigia must be very, very careful, because Jug is going very well in counter-attack. If goalkeeper is okay, and this first defense was very good, so for him psychologically it will be very good, you know, for the next of the game.
Still goalless this second game of the tournament. Now the Croatians try to do something, but the foul was committed inside the 5-meter line, so he was not allowed to shoot directly. That's why the free throw for the Sicilians. Jacopo. Almost 2 minutes into the game. Jacopo with his pass. And there's the first exclusion. So now it's 6-on-5 for Ortigia. Daniil Merkulov, the Russian, is out for 20 seconds. And let's see what the Sicilians can do in this power play situation.
You see now it's counter-attack.
Great steal by the Croatians, and there's the counter-attack. Loran Fatovic with the chance, and what a save by Stefano Tempesti. So that's why he is one of the best, still one of the best in the world. That was kind of a psychologically good situation for him.
It's an excellent save of the Tempesti, and it's very difficult. It's one against nothing. So
we still haven't seen any goals so far. Jacopo, only 6 seconds on the shot clock. They fail once again. Tomašović. Benić. And the first exclusion from the Italian side. So now, power play for Juk Dubrovnik. The excluded player is Cristiano Mirarchi. There's a low pass, and that's goal number 1. It took a slight deflection. It was still goal number 1 for Juk Dubrovnik. Here's a pass for Marin Tomašović. And the Italians said he stood within the 2-meter line before the pass. It was really close, but the goal counts.
it's a referee who is on the line, so he can see very well. But I have to say that Juk prepared this pass very well. So the ball was going from one side to another side, moving the defense. And they left the players completely alone on this post.
Tomašović was born in 2002, so
Very young.
very young, talented player. There are a couple of ones in the Dubrovnik side, so that's another exclusion. This time 6 on 5 for Ortigia. The second excellent situation for the Sicilians. The pass is not the best one. They are
Bad
losing
pass.
the last seconds. One mistake is enough. And now the chance for Juk to double their lead. They are once again very fast. And Tempesti making the save. Filip Krzic try to score another goal. It's going to be corner throw. Krzic, another 20 seconds for Juk Dubrovnik for this offensive play. Benić, Xavi Garcia. Back to Hrvoje Benić. And the next goal by Benić, and that's a classic one by the Croatian number 11.
Benić is a player who were playing for the national team, and he has really good shots. So Tempesti must be very careful when Benić has the ball.
I spoke about the Croatian national side, which actually clinched the last Olympic qualification spot in Rotterdam 2 weeks ago, but it was very, very tight in the end.
Yeah.
Against the Russians in the penalty shootout. Did it surprise you that this tournament was so close, so tight matches?
No, because in this situation nothing surprised me, and everything is possible. So we need a more regular season to see also what is the level of the quality. Now it's maybe other factors decide.
Yeah. Xavi Garcia gets the call inside the last 3 minutes of the first quarter. And Tempesti making the save. So far the best member of the Ortigia side. No question about that. But the Italians are still goalless. Mirarki. Only 8 seconds left on the shot clock. You don't have too much time.
One bad pass and you lose the attack. It's enough to lose the attack.
Well, the Italians look a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Krzic. Garcia. There's a free throw. Pass is a little too long. Obradovic. Benic. Back to Paolo Obradovic.
He will shoot now.
And he scores. Another action goal. Maybe it took a slight deflection. Somehow it's goal number 3 for you. Yeah, Tempesti had a fingertip on that. That didn't turn to be enough to save.
Obradovic is a very experienced player and also with excellent shot. And this situation is very good for him. And he was the gold medal players on the London.
He turns 35 next week. That could be a big birthday surprise for him to have a great achievement for Jug.
Yeah.
So great start by the Croatians. It's a free throw for Ortigia. Ferrero. And exclusion from Jug Dubrovnik. Foul on Francesco Condemi. Jacopo. So now the Italians must score. They are trailing by 3 goals. Ferrero. And they do that. Cassia is the first goal scorer in Ortigia.
Cassia is one very young and very talented player. So I think that he will have a good future in the Italian water polo.
18 years of age and a native Sicilian, native Siracusa player, I should say. So he has a bright future, that's for sure. Now inside the last minute in the first period, Obradovic. Papanastasiou. Krzic. And the turnover foul. But now the Croatians win back possession. And it's also another exclusion. So number 5 from Ortigia, Di Luciano, is out. This time the Croatians only managed to hit the crossbar. Obradovic. Patovic. Obradovic. Anastasiou. And shot went wide.
Ortigia was playing very well in defense. They didn't permit, the control of the ball for you.
Now they have the chance to tighten the gap. But a great block by the Croats was performed by Tomašović.
But there is no time anymore.
The final save by Tempesti in this period. And that's the end of quarter number 1. So we can see an excellent start by Jug Dubrovnik. They had a 3-goal lead, and Ortigia desperately needed that consolation goal. Now it's a little bit tighter.
But, this is beginning of the game. Everything is possible, and who knows. And if Ortigia will be a little bit calmer, with not so nervous, and they showed now in the defense that they can play defense very well.
And that's a big difference. You had a total of 10 shots, 10 attempts, and only 4 by Ortigia, so they've been really passive. the
Okay,
Italians?
they received to counter-attack at the beginning of the quarter. So later they were afraid of so they controlled the attack, not to receiving. You know, the Fatovic has absolutely the 100% chance for scoring the goal, but the Pesti make the miracle. So they will be very careful, you know, to stop the counter-attack of the Jug.
Well, the first match ended a 7-0 draw today between Spandau of Germany and Marseille of French. Did that surprise you? So the Germans were underdogs in a way, because Marseille played really good matches in December here, but now they've been a little bit worse.
Yeah, but also Spandau first they had very good goalkeeper. Marshall was really defending very well, and they have some very strong players on the center forward, as Chuk, who is from Croatia, and also in the defense, another one from Croatia, Chagan. So you know, some of the players normally, you know, they have their players very strong, very good, and if they play with the discipline, they can make the good result. So
yes,
it's a dangerous team in any case.
However, it means that these two teams only have 1 point apiece. So now Marseille is on 5th place and Spandau still on last place of this group. Ortigia have 3 points, Olympiacos 6, Jug and Prodeco with 9 points respectively.
But situation is that in both group, here and in Budapest, we have 3 teams little bit
better than the others.
Better, yeah, a little bit favorite than others. So
yeah.
Here is Jug, Greco, and Olympiacos, and in Budapest is Barceloneta, Ferencvaros, and Brescia. So here now Ortigia and Marsiglia and they have to the Germans, they have to fight for the 1 place for the final 8. So
yes, so the first 4 teams from each group they qualify for the final 8 tournament. That's swim off number 2, and it's won by the Croats. They have a 3-1 lead. And now Benic passes the ball to Daniil Merkulov. Now 9 seconds on the shot clock. Hrvoje Benic, Garcia Benic is the post. And they win back possession. Benic, Merkulov. And that's the first exclusion of the second period. Now power play for Jug Dubrovnik. And it's the number 2, Casilla, who is out. The only Ortigia goal scorer so far. Benic.
Again, 2 bad passes. Now it's finished.
Yeah, these 20 seconds is not too much, because you have to do it very quickly, very precisely. And one mistake like that can cost a lot.
Yeah, it's sometimes players want to give the very fast ball instead of to give very precise ball. So they make some mistakes in that sense.
Now exclusion from Jug. It's Benic who is out for 20 seconds. So the Italians now can come closer. Ferrero. Jacopo. And they score. That was a great offensive play and a great excellent advantage for them. Valentino Gallo, the other experienced player of Ortigia, the goal scorer.
He has very nice shot from the, and he's a left-hander, you know, it's and he avoided the block, very nice, and it was impossible to save this shot.
Actually, he started his career in Ortigia, then signed for Posillipo, Sport Management and Brescia, and returned to Ortigia in 2019. Exclusion once again. This time from the Italian side. So Simone Rossi is out of the pool. Patovic and the one-timer, and that's a great one by Xavi Garcia. So that's why he is still one of the best water polo players in Europe. Who makes it 4-2 for Juk Dubrovnik.
It's a good prepared from Patovic, so he, you know, fake the goalkeeper and give, you know, to Garcia to shoot easier on the goal.
The quick response by the Croats after this Italian goal. A great defensive play by the Croatians. And they can regain the free goal lead, which they had in the first period at 3-0. Xavi Garcia. And that's a turnover foul. Condemi. Jacopo. Only 6 seconds left on the shot clock. They need to do something now. And an easy block by the Croats. Valentino Gallo with the latest attempt. Garcia. Gives it to Krzic, and then the pass to the center forward. And the foul on Obradovic means another exclusion, and the first timeout of the game. Vyacheslav Kobeschak, the head coach of Juk Dubrovnik, calls that.
Now we will see if they will score the goal after the timeout, because when I was a coach, we were making the statistics, you know, how many goals we score after the timeout, how many goals without timeout. So it was better without.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, you know, maybe now it's changed.
Kovacic, who of course participated in 3 different Olympic Games. Former great player and silver medalist for Croatia in '96.
He was my assistant at the London Olympic Games.
So you know each other pretty well, of course. He's been legendary coach in recent years in Juk, clinching plenty of titles.
Great results, yeah.
Including the Champions League title, of course, in 2016. That was the last occasion when Juk managed to win the title. Now they are men up. Benic, Patovic, and once again a mistake. So a missed chance for Juk Dubrovnik halfway through the second quarter. Tempesti is looking for some help. Stefan Vidovic, the Montenegrin, is also in the water now. Mirarki, back to Vidovic. They are pretty far away from the Croatian goal. And another block, but this way Ortigia wins back possession. Gallo. Oh, sorry, it was Miraki. Gets it back. No foul on the center forward, Simone Rossi. Benic. Xavi Garcia. And the block this time by the Italians. Only 2 goals so far in this second quarter. 1 goal apiece. And the Italians were waiting for a call. They thought it's going to be a 5-meter penalty, but it never came. Benic. Luka Lonchar is in the water and goes to the center forward position. And a shot from
Good save.
long distance. And another exclusion and timeout, this time called by Stefano Picardo.
This situation before on the 2 meter, this is the one of the new rule. If you bring the ball in front of the goalkeeper and if somebody block you, also if you have the ball, it's a penalty. But in this case, they said you have to show intention to shoot. So if they touch when they want to shoot, it's the penalty. If you don't move, then it's nothing.
I see.
Esatto, e guardiamo di vai a giocare a 2, aspetta, no, restiamo questi, vai a giocare a 2, Lido vicino, vai a giocare.
Stefano Picardo also was a very good player and he won a European title, actually the Cup Winners' Cup with Arenzano. As a coach, he's been in charge in Ortigia since 2017. And it's a great improvement. Don't forget, 6 years ago they were in the second league of Italian Waterpolo, and it's amazing how they improved to get here to the Champions League main round. But they missed this chance. Maybe the lack of experience can be crucial for Ortigia this season, because they are newcomers in the series. Still 4-2, and the Croats are pushing forward and they score another action goal. Mario Juvela with his first goal in his second bubble tournament. He's also a youngster, 19 years of age.
Yeah, he's also one of the young players. He's originally from Corčula. It's a very good tradition of the waterpolo, very long tradition.
So once again, a 3-goal lead for Jug Dubrovnik. Jacopo.
They don't have enough time because it's 15 seconds until the end of the quarter.
Oh, it's still 1 more minute, actually.
Yeah.
Now the last minute of the second quarter. And the referee is asking for the ball. The referee is discussing about something at the jury table.
Because
Maybe that's going to be a VAR. A VAR check. are you a fan of VR, or you are rather traditional, conservative in a way? Because
No,
some people say that...
I'm the fan of VR, and I think that there is a lot of situation that we can use, not only the time possession as now, or the goal, if the ball passed the goal, but, you know, maybe to give the coaches possibilities to challenge at least once time during. So it's
a
good.
good way.
Yeah, also, but you know, if we have the screen so we can show that everybody see this, it will be fantastic. This very interesting moment of the game.
Yes. Still 47 seconds before half-time. Krzic. Benic. Krzic. That's a great center forward move by Lonchar, but Tempesti making the save. Great attempt and great save, I should say.
Excellent shot, excellent save.
Corner throw for Jug. Xavi Garcia. Benic.
They can keep the ball until the end of the...
And it's even an exclusion, so now a great chance for Jug to make a 4-goal lead for the first time. Garcia, Benic, Krzic, Benic, and Tempesti once again. Save number 6 already by Stefano Tempesti. So 5 more seconds in this extra man situation. Garcia is out of the pool. And Papanastasiou, the young Greek, gets his cap back. And now, Lonchar was inside the 2-meter lines. And now it's over. It's a very interesting game. After the first quarter, it was 3-1 for Jug. And now 5-2 at halftime. Ortigia had their chances as well. So they had the extra man advantages. They were man up a couple of times. But still, Jug looks a little bit fresher in a way.
Yeah, looks Jug seems a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more organized in offense, and they're using all the time preparing the final shot or preparing the pass to the center forward. So they play very organized in the offense, and they are very careful not to receive the counter attack. Maybe the Ortigia is too distant from the goal in attack, and there is very difficult to pass to the center, you know, from this distance. So they use some of the half situation for the shooting or for this final situation when you have to finish the attack. So maybe now the Ortigia will organize attack a little bit more aggressive and with more preparing, with more discipline, and then in this way they can put the game in the balance. Now Jug is controlling very well the game.
7 different goal scorers so far. Can we say that for Ortigia, since they are newcomers, that's their first season in the Champions League in their history, so they are not under pressure, because nobody expects good results, or I should say excellent results this season. They don't have the experience, but that can be also a positive factor as well, because they are underdogs in a way, so
Yeah,
interesting situation.
there is situation that there is not the so much pressure, and they can play also a little bit more with a little bit more calm, with not to show nervous or to arrive on the conclusion. That is, they have much more sense. So, but what is this is an excellent experience for them in the first season in the Champions League. So, you know, this experience they will bring for the next games, next season. So, it's fantastic, especially for the young players.
And they still have the chance. 3-goal lead for Jug, but in Waterpolo we know that that means nothing, or that can mean nothing.
It's good to have the 3-goal lead, but it's not guaranteed.
It's not over yet.
Yeah.
Let's think about the 2004 Olympic final, Yugoslavia against Hungary.
Yeah.
And the last quarter by the Hungarian golden team, for example. But twists and turns in Waterpolo as well, that can happen.
Yeah.
And that's another tight swim off, and it's won by the Italians this time. And they can tighten the gap. They are trailing by 3 goals. Now the Montenegrin Vidovic passes to Gallo. Once again, only 5 seconds on the shot clock, and they are far away from the goal. And the very last second, the very last attempt. And after this block, another 20 seconds for Ortigia. Actually, Gallo saved this situation. Good tackle. And now the counter attack once again by the Croats. And no foul on Papanastasiou. And that's a similar situation to the previous one.
Is probably his penalty.
Gallo gets the call.
But this is the referee that didn't whistle the penalty for Australia on the World Championships in Korea.
Ah, yeah. It took a deflection, so it's gonna be a corner throw. Slight touch by the goalkeeper as well. Gallo. Jacopo. Vidovic. Vidovic. And another save by Popadic.
The both goalkeepers are very well, and the both goalkeepers both they are very tall, about 2 meters and 5 centimeters. The same size.
66% save efficiency by Toni Popadic so far. Slight touch, but Jug survives. Remains 5-2. And that's a good tackle by the Italians, and now they have a clear chance.
Nothing.
And they score. The goal scorer is Filippo Ferrero. Chaotic situation with water.
It was a big mistake of the Jug player, and then he arrived alone, and still they didn't defend very well.
It was Ferrero against Papanastasiou, and in the end Filippo Ferrero managed to score. Well, a couple of really experienced players in the Ortigia side, but he's one of the youngsters, born in 2002.
because he showed that he has potential. He anticipated the passing, he stolen the ball, he scored the goal, so he did everything by himself.
Merkulov. And an offensive foul. Now the Italians try to make this game even tighter. Simone Rossi. Jacopo. Rossi. Gallo. Mirarchi. And he scores. From my view, it's a little mistake by Popadic maybe. That the angle was pretty tight. So, what do you think about that?
They left a very big angle for the shooter, so it's you cannot block this. So he shoot in the first corner, and now is very difficult for the goalkeeper. So they cannot leave the players the shooting. It's very close to the goal, and the angle is pretty big.
So rather a mistake by the defender and not the goalkeeper.
Yeah, defender.
5-4 for Jug. 2 goals in a row by the Italians. An exclusion from Ortigia. Patovic. Benic. Benic. And what a block by the Italians. Fantastic defensive play by Ortigia. And now they have the chance to make an equalizer after trailing by 3 goals. Mirarchi. Vidovic. And vital save by Popadic.
Yeah, what is the change that Ortigia made in the defense, in the offense? They put the 2 center forwards, so you know the defense of the Jug has to be much closer to the and to leave the shooters close to the goal, more dangerous.
Exclusion. So 6-on-5 for Jug. Massimo Jacopo, the captain of the Italian side, is out for 20 seconds. Benic. Obradovic. Sorry, it's Javi Garcia. And they score. Papanastasiou, the goal scorer. And he makes it 6-4. Papanastasiou was the hero of the 2017 Junior World Championships final, Greece against Croatia in Belgrade, and he was a decisive factor in favor of the Greeks. And actually he plays for a Croatian side since then.
He's young, and he's playing for the national team of Greece, and
still only 22.
Yeah, he's a good player, and you know, he still has some, you know, some younger errors, but he will be very, very good player.
Yes, so 6-4, another vital goal for Jug Dubrovnik. Garcia. Vidovic, and shot goes wide from the block. No touch this time by Popadic. So 6 goals out of 19 shots. by the Croatians, and they are now men up. The excluded player is Cassia from Ortigia. And Cassia is out of the game. That was his third major foul, so he's ejected. But Ortigia survives, still 6-4. Vidovic. Kondemi. Exclusion from Jug. Inside the last 2 minutes of the quarter. Marko Žubela with his second major foul. And what a goal! That's a crucial one. Di Luciano, the goal scorer, and it's 6-5. Also native Sicilian, Sebastiano Di Luciano. That was the major foul before the exclusion, and that was absolutely unstoppable. Great shot. Well, all credit to the Italians. They are fighting really hard. And Vyacheslav Kovacic is not really happy about the defensive performance of his team in this third quarter. Obradovic. Matovic, Obradovic. Exclusion once again. The goal doesn't count. Luka Lončar tried to score immediately. So 6-on-5 for Jug. Matovic, Obradovic. And another missed chance. Saved by Tempesti. Save number 8 already. Now it's 6-on-6 already, but they still score. Loren Fatovic, the goal scorer. Well, it is already 6-on-6, but of course the excluded player
Yeah,
is not bad yet.
he was faking. He didn't attack, so you know, for the goalkeeper it's impossible to save this.
The Fatovic family is also great. Waterpolo family. His father is the head coach of the Australian national team, Elvis Fatovic. It's very good in Waterpolo that there are traditional families.
Yes, yes.
From generations to generations. Vidovic. Exclusion once again. Krzic with his first exclusion foul. 8 seconds on the clock. And great reaction by Francesco Kondemi. And he makes it 7-6 for Jug. The goal number 6 already in the third quarter. So Jug cannot sit back. They were leading by 3 goals a couple of times, but this Italian side is fighting really hard. And they have heart and they have a spirit.
I have the impressions that in this quarter that Jug little bit lost the concentration. They didn't play in defense which such attention, and they permit them, you know, to ride on these results. So, and game is completely open, and one goal is nothing in such game. So it will be very excited the last quarter.
Yeah, I would say that Ortigia is a very dangerous team. So you said that Jug lost their concentration in a way, and it's not affordable against Ortigia, because they are, of course, they have lack of experience, but they are very dangerous. They are very strong, very experienced players. So you can never know against them.
You can see that anyone of them, any players of Ortigia can shoot very well. They can anticipate the situation, that they, you know, they are not afraid to play this kind of the game. So this is very positive for Ortigia. So you must be of the high level of the concentration, you know, not to give them, you know, the chance, because if you give them the chance, and this result give the psychological advantage to Ortigia. So it can be dangerous.
What kind of last quarter do you expect? In the last 8 minutes, what do you expect from the end of the game?
For sure that you will play more seriously, that they will be now more disciplined in the game, and probably the Ortigia will try to make some risk situation, and to try to score the goal, try to arrive to the good result. And if you want to have the good result in this kind of the game, you have to risk something. So we will see. You know.
Very interesting last period is ahead of us. 3-1 for Jug in the first quarter, 2-1 for them in the second one. But Ortigia managed to win the third quarter by 4 goals to 2. So everything is possible now. And Jug wins the last sprint. They have the first offensive play. Merkulov. Papanastasiou. Merkulov, only 2 seconds, and the clock runs down. Chance for an equalizer for Ortigia. Gallo. Jacopo. Seven seconds on the shot clock. And that's a turnover foul. Garcia. And turnover foul, this time on the other side. It's kind of a swimming competition now.
Yeah, it's a lot of turnovers.
Gallo. Rossi. That's an ordinary foul. Rossi. And Popadic making the save. Simone Rossi, who is of course the son of Marco Rossi, the Hungarian national football team's coach, head coach. Also a sporty family, but two different sports. And now that's great chance for Hugh Tempesti. Amazing
Nice
saves by Tempesti.
Nice save.
Nagallo, still 7-6, no goals so far in the last period. And now Ortigia has the power play.
But they still didn't organize the 6-on-5.
And that could cost a lot because they only have a few seconds now for this offensive play. And Popadic. So this is the day of the goalkeepers so far. Laszlo Bakshevich you mentioned, and in this match both Tempesti and Popadic performing really well. Krzic, Tempesti, save number 10 already. Jacopo.
He didn't want to finish the counter-attack. He has an advantage. He had the advantage.
But this way, only 4 seconds now on the shot clock. And the lob shot. Well, somehow Popadic survives. And the timeout called by Vekoslav Kovacic. But took a deflection and it be very dangerous.
Very dangerous lob, yeah.
We are almost halfway through the last quarter and it's still goalless this period. And it's a very even match. Don't forget that we have another top match today, of course, Prorecco against Olympiacos. That sounds great. Do you agree?
Yeah, it will be maybe among the best teams in the world. So we will. They was you know, now it's they have to build again, you know, this level of the game. But they are, in any case, with the players, with the excellent players, excellent teams. This is the best from the club's Waterpolo that we can see. This tournament here and the tournament in Budapest.
In Budapest from tomorrow on, of course. And there's another missed chance for Juk Dubrovnik. They only managed to hit the post. Tempesti. Rossi. Jacopo. Foul by Xavi Garcia.
You see that they play with the two center forwards. So,
but despite that, they failed to score.
No, they bring some attacking players, you know, some attacker.
Yeah, that's the risk that you mentioned, that they have to take risk.
Yeah, they have to take risk.
Garcia. And Fatovic with the attempt. And the ball has touched the rope, so that's why it's going to be a corner throw after the save of Tempesti.
We are in the last 3 minutes of the game, so it will be Always everything more important and more important.
And the 6-on-5 for Juk Dubrovnik and Tempesti. Papanastasiou made this attempt, and Tempesti is really excellent. The 12 saves. Jacopo, another lob shot. Easy save by Popadic. So we saw a total of 6 goals in the previous quarter and no goals so far in the last one. We are heading for the last 2 minutes. Free throw for Juk. And another exclusion. Nicolo Rocchi, if his second major foul is out. And this time they score. Loren Fatovic. And that could be decisive. 2-goal lead, 1 minute and 47 seconds left on the clock.
Yes, the Fatovic is mentally is very strong player, and he's not afraid of take the responsibility of this shooting. So this was the important shoot, and maybe is the game shooting. You know.
And he was very patient. He was waiting for the great moment, and he did that. 8-6, and now that's a must-score situation for Ortigia. Vidovic, Jacopo, Gallo, Vidovic.
Yeah, they are still with the 2 center forwards.
Jacopo, a missed shot. And I think it's all over now for Ortigia. Juk has the possession of the ball.
But I think that Juk will keep the ball because at the end they will have the 2 attacks, one each team. So
and they are experienced enough to
I think
do
you
that.
know if you keep the ball until the end of the possession and
nothing bad can happen.
no, now it's not good situation because they are preparing the counter attack.
Another 20 seconds for Juk.
This is a golden simple foul.
Yeah. 43 seconds on the clock, and still 10 seconds on the shot clock. Garcia. Shot goes wide, but only 31 seconds left, and the second timeout called by Stefano Picardo. So once again, it's going to be very tight for Ortigia, but
Yeah,
once again, it won't be enough.
It's important for Ortigia to try to make the result tighter and try to score the goal. And even if very difficult, you know, the practically it's very difficult, you know, to score in 30 seconds 2 goals. But you know, everything is possible. You know, and the mistakes now, the end of the game, you know, there is not a lot of oxygen in the heads, so who knows.
So one last offensive play by the Italians. Jacopo. Exclusion. With a bad pass, Fatovic steals the ball.
You see the errors in the... And the game is now finished, so there is no more.
So Juk with still 100% performance, 4 games and 4 wins in this Champions League main round. They start the second bubble tournament well, and great fight by Ortigia, because at 3-0, at a great start by Hug, it seemed that it could be very difficult for the Italians, but they, all credit to them that they fight. They fought and fought back.
It will be a useful game for both teams. You know, Ortigia was playing very well, and they showed that they can play against the very strong teams and on the same level. And the Hug, they have to analyze a little bit the game. They have to see the mistakes they committed in these games if they want, you know, to be to arrive at final 8 in the best shape. So, you know, the both team can be satisfied. Normally, more is satisfied who won, but.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rudic, and
you're welcome.
In the last game, you will be also here next to me, Olympiacos against Prorecco later on. So
yes. Okay.